Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Psychosocial. My name is Atanu. Well, today I have decided to talk about one of the topics that has been in my mind, and it's not the first time that I'm talking about. However, on the virtual platform, probably this is the first time. Previously, I did write a blog on a typical website, and I talked about what is education. You guys have understood the topic, right? Which I said, yes, it's about education. Probably one of the most important aspects of a human being, or maybe an individual nowadays. Now, I don't know how do you guys think about education, or if I ask you that question, what will be your answer? I'm not sure because there are different definitions for education available in the market or in the society, right? In the world, probably. And it's in everywhere. If you go, you will find out a different meaning of education, right? But as I always talk about global society, then what should be the approach towards education in a global society? I believe you can understand that why education is so important. Everybody wants to have knowledge. Education is the method to gather knowledge, right? As simple as that. Now, do you guys think education is all about a piece of paper where numbers will be reflecting and everyone will see and understand, okay, this person scored maybe 60 out of 100 in one particular subject, maybe 40 out of 100 in one particular subject, or maybe 90 out of 100 to one particular subject? Does that really mean education? If not, then what does that mean? Why piece of paper is so important? You can understand that whenever we go for a job interview, maybe whenever we are going through a childhood, we always been told by our parents, or maybe by society, maybe by teachers or well-wishers, right? Our guardians probably, that you need to score probably the highest in the class, in the school, maybe in the state, or maybe in the country, right? So why do we need to score the highest? Why everyone aspires to be the highest scorer in the class? So that particular uh, that particular piece of paper talks about how you performed in your exams. But does that really talk about how knowledgeable you are? Does it talk about what kind of expertise do you have? No, it does not. Unfortunately, it does not. I'm not trying to convey the message that results on a piece of paper is not important. Please do not get me wrong. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to convey that message at all. It's very important to know about all the subjects, to score better, or I wouldn't say you need to score the highest, because there will be one person. So you may be the person who may not, but at the end of the day, you need to acquire knowledge considering the subject. It's very important. I'm not denying that particular fact, but do we really need to suggest everyone to secure marks to apply for a job? Or do we really need to think about it in this perspective that we should convey the message to everyone, to our next generation, that you need to understand subject, each and every subject rather, with an open mind, so that you can innovate, you can apply something after learning the technique. Similarly, that is applicable to each and every aspect of our professional life, right? You have some sort of knowledge, then you go to another company, you collaborate, you try to implement something new by applying your experience, your knowledge, your skill, right? And then if you move to another company, then you will try to experiment, you will try to implement something that you learned from your previous company, right? Or maybe prior to that company. So that's the process typically. But do we really think how education system is helping our next generation or the students to develop that kind of mindset? Are they really able to create that kind of passion so that people get interested in acquiring knowledge? If yes, absolutely fine. If no, something needs to be changed. Maybe some different approach needs to be inculcated, right? So that's what I'm looking forward to. For me, I don't know how you guys will be thinking about it. I would definitely love to hear your feedbacks, your thought process on that. But I believe that the fundamental, where most of the people rather go wrong, education is talking about knowledge, and education is a mode of learning different things with discipline. But the scoring method and scoring numbers, or each and every subject, how you have performed in the exams, that particular piece of paper is talking about your academic qualification. So there is a difference between education and academic qualification. That's what I'm trying to convey through my video. So I think the time has come where we need to understand about this, that there are some people who would not be able to go directly to college, or directly go for master degree or bachelor degree, something straight away right after completing high school graduation. Or maybe there are different situations. Maybe, who knows, that person handled a very tough situation. That person lost maybe his or her parents. That person was in a financial crunch, and that person could not go for higher studies, or a secure bachelor degree or master degree right after completing high school education. But then later on, we have some other opportunities available. That person can pursue other or academic qualification through different other methods. For example, distance learning we talk about, right? For example, we talk about part-time. We talk about open universities. Those are available across the globe. But still, in this particular society, I have noticed that there is a difference between a regular degree or a degree secured through distance education, or maybe some other mode of education. Now, this is where my concept or my thought process comes in and talks about that, are we really building that global society? If not, we are not able to, rather, then what we are trying to establish over here, don't you guys think it's a sort of discrimination? We are trying to strike a line between two type of students, right, who went to secure a degree, or maybe a master degree, or maybe bachelor degree through a regular courses, or maybe regular university as a regular student, or the person who could not complete his education or her education at the same time, right after completing high school, or maybe 10th standard, but later on that person did complete the bachelor degree, or did secure a bachelor degree through a different mode of education. Why would not we consider that person equivalent or equal? We still do not. There are companies, I'm not going to name those companies do not take or approve applications from those people who secured a bachelor degree or master degree from a distance education, or maybe from open university. I've seen it. I'm not sure how they have decided to go ahead with that. I'm sure there must be some reasons behind it. That's their policy. However, considering global society, that should not be the approach. There should be equal. It doesn't matter about the academic qualification. Yeah. So over here, we should typically focus or pay attention to individual. We should pay attention to that individual skills, experience, intensity, zeal. That should be evaluated. We talk about competencies typically, but most of the cases it does not, because by the time you're applying with any other degree that you secured from any other university, your application gets rejected straight away. you do not get the opportunity to showcase your talent, your skills. That's where, I don't know, some thought process should be coming into picture, and they should, I think, revise their strategies or policies if somehow or the other it's possible. I'm not the lawmaker. I'm not anyone, probably. As I said on the previous video, on the first video rather, I'm not a guru, I'm not a teacher, I'm not a business tycoon. I'm not anything typical. I'm just an individual, a citizen of this particular world. And I'm trying to bring in changes in thought process so that each and every person gets what he or she deserves. It doesn't matter what happened in your past. Which matters what's going to happen in future and how you are approaching towards it. In my last video, I think you have seen the agile approach. So yes, the agility should be there in every person's mind, and there should not be any discrimination. So having said that, I would like to conclude today's video. I hope you guys have liked my video or liked my concept. If not, please do let me know. I really need your feedback on that. And I'm open for any kind of constructive criticism typically, but please do share your comments on the comment section over here. But in case if you have liked my video, please do not forget to like my video, to share my videos, and subscribe to my channel to support me. So thank you very much guys for watching today's video, and stay tuned for my other videos to come up. Thank you very much for your support so far. Take care guys. Bye bye.